Hi again, everybody. It's Silo Lady Rebels softball this afternoon, and we are in the Class 4A state semifinals. The Lady Rebels face the Washington Lady Warriors, and this game a lot of people had marked on their calendar for some time, a possible matchup, as these two teams met just about a month ago. Date on that was April the 9th, the finals of the Washington tournament, and that was a wild slugfest in which Washington won 27-26. We'll talk more about that as we go along. That was one of the Lady Rebels' 3 losses on the season. They're 32-3. Washington comes in with a 25-11 record. But a power hitting lineup. They had 12 home runs in that win over Silo back in April. Silo hit 9 in that contest. And we are set for the start of this much-awaited semifinal game. The winner to meet Dale, top-ranked Dale, for the state championship this evening. And we are underway. The leadoff batter is Abby Wood. She had 4 hits in that previous meeting between the two squads. The left-hand hitting Wood takes a second pitch for a ball. Lexi McDonald towing the rubber. And there's a strike called. Washington, a power hitting lineup. And here's one opposite field, line shot into left for a base hit. And we are off and running. The Lady Warriors had 24 hits in that previous meeting, although Silo had 28 hits. So Washington with a runner on. And here's the pitch, a ball to Ellie Lovelace. Next one, and it's hit in the air. Right side popped up, fielded by the first baseman, Christina Clark, on the pop-up. That was going to be a ball. Umpire had already signaled as it was a little bit low, but swung on and popped up, so there's one out. Next batter is Tinley Lucas, and she was the offensive catalyst in that went over the 27-run explosion against Silo. She had 3 home runs, 7 RBIs to lead the way for Washington in that earlier meeting, and she's going to swing on the pitch here. It's hit high in the air, but it's going to stay in the park. Fielded out there, Shaylin Midgley in center field makes the grab for out number 2. And if you could throw up a 0 in an inning in this contest, may be a big advantage, as both these teams have a big-time slugging lineup, and there's a strike call. And Silo an out away from throwing up the first 0 of the game as the home team, and there's a ball. See the batter, I believe. See, I think that's Maggie Place. Nope, it's Emma Curry, and she's going to hit one out to right field for a single. Around second, headed for third, is the base runner, Abby Wood, showing great speed as she went from first to third on that hit. And runners are at the corners. Now it's going to be Maggie Place, the batter for Washington. And she'll take a strike. Lady Warriors threatening here in the top half of the first inning of this state semifinal matchup. Dale was a 16-4 winner over Latta in the first semifinal game to punch their ticket for the championship game. And here's the ball, 2-1 the count. To Maggie Place, who homered twice that earlier meeting, and this one's popped up. Caught by Brady Harmon on the right side of the infield for the third out. And that ends the threat for Washington. They go scoreless in the top half of the first. We head to the bottom of the first inning. Silo coming to bat for the first time when we return here on the Squirtle Network and SiloRebels.tv. Big student pep group rooting on the Lady Rebels in this afternoon's semifinal matchup. You see there, we are about ready to begin the bottom of the first inning. It's Shaylin Midgley to lead it off, and Midgley, she hit two more home runs in the quarterfinal matchup earlier against Pacola. She has 39 bombs on the season. 3 of those came against Washington when Midgley had 5 hits and 7 RBIs against the Lady Warriors. And here's a strike call. Midgley trying to get something going here for Silo in their half of the first. Silo with a scoreless first inning defensively. Those may be hard to come by here today. Here's a ground ball right through the legs of the shortstop. It's going to be an error. That's kind of uncharacteristic of the Lady Warriors, and an error there allows Midgley to reach base. They got what they wanted on a ground ball. But they couldn't get Midgley out. Brady Harmon, the batter, and she'll take a strike. Brand new uniform tops. Just came in on Monday, they said. Here's a pop-up, shallow center field. Coming in as a center fielder, going to make the grab. There's out number 1. The gray tops with the blue numbers and lettering on the front, and checkerboard blue and white on the shoulders. Lexi McDonald, the batter, takes the ball. She had a home run in the first contest, a 2-run shot. Here's a blast. Deep to right. This one's going, and it's out of here. Lexi McDonald with a 2-run homer to put Silo in front as it cleared the right field wall by quite a bit. She's congratulated at home plate. And the Lady Rebels lead. Nene Turner, the next batter. She's going to drill one to the left, but racing in the left fielder, a sinking line drive. It's caught. There's 2 outs. Going to bring up Joe Arrington now, the senior left fielder. See, that home run by McDonald was her 18th of the spring. Here's a rip into center field. It's going to be a base hit. The Rover coming over can come up with it. And Arrington is aboard. Going to bring up Christina Clark now. Clark hits one. That's right at the Rover out there, and it's caught in right center on the line shot off the bat of Clark. But Silo strikes first. 2 runs in the first inning on a 2-run blast by Lexi McDonald. And they lead at 2-0 as we head to the second inning. So the Lady Rebels strike first with a pair of runs in the bottom of the first inning on the Lexi McDonald 2-run homer. And up now for Washington, Kaylee Kilmer takes a strike. Now there's the ball. Here's the drive, deep to right center. It's off the wall, stayed in the park. Beecham ran out of room out there, and she's going to get it back in, hold the base runner to a double. It stayed in the park, however, off the bat of Kilmer, as it caromed off the wall out there in right center. So Washington with the leadoff batter aboard on the Kilmer double. It's Ellie Allison coming to the plate now. She hit 2 home runs in the earlier meeting between the 2 squads, and she'll take a ball. Glad everybody along with us today on SiloRebels.tv for the state semifinal matchup here from the Fire Lake Complex in Shawnee. The ball field's at Fire Lake. And here's a ground ball left side. Going to get through into left field for a base hit. And the ball comes back in. Runners are going to be at the corners with nobody out. So Washington, with its first big threat going here in the second inning. A double followed by a single. And there's a strike called to the batter, MJ Lucas. And Lucas going to take another pitch for a strike. It's 0-2. The next toss from McDonald, it's high. Big crowd on hand here at Fire Lake. It's pretty much capacity here at Field 4. Well, don't see an empty seat in the place. And it's a walk, ball 4 there to Lucas. It's not a walk. Excuse me, it's 3-2. She thought it was a walk. Runner's going to have to go back. They're going to have the Washington coach comes down to discuss something. So that was just ball 3. 3-2 count. Here's the pitch from McDonald, and it's swung on and missed for strike 3. It's a rarity. Swinging strikeout. So there's one down. The batter is Cadence Andrews. And the pitch from McDonald is a ball. Runners at the corners with one out now. And a strike. Here's the next one, and it's low for a ball. Let's see, the Warriors. The bottom of the order here, and that one is looped into center field, going to fall for a base hit. The 9-hole hitter, Andrews, with a RBI single, cuts the Silo lead to a single run. It's 2-1. And Washington still threatening. Runners at first and second. And a strike is called. Maddie Richardson is the batter. Maddie Richardson. The 10th batter in the lineup. Washington coach wasn't happy with that call. Here's a fly ball to center over is Beecham. Going to make the catch. Avery Beecham in center field for out number 2. Now we'll head back to the top of the order. And it'll be Abby Wood, who had a single to begin things back in the first inning. She'll take a ball. Here's the next one. It's popped up. Right center over is Beecham. She's got it, and that ends the inning. The Lady Warriors leave 2 aboard and score just 1 in the second. Silo with a 2-1 lead as we head to the bottom of 2. Bright, sunny, toasty afternoon, headed to evening here at the ball fields at Fire Lake in Shawnee. Lady Rebels with a 12-8 win over Pecola in the opening round of the tournament. They've got a 2-1 lead here in the second inning of this Class 4A state semifinal game against Washington. And the first pitch swinging. Charlie Hampton drives one deep to left center, and that's way gone. That was a massive blast from Hampton. She hit a home run in the earlier contest as well. There was a no-doubter on that one. Jumped on the first pitch, and Silo back with a 2-run lead. Brings up Avery Beecham. She came close to hitting one out in the first game today. Got robbed as the left fielder reached over the wall and pulled it back in. And here's a ground ball single into left field by Beecham. She's aboard. Michaela Clark, the next batter. It's a 3-1 Silo lead. The pitch to Clark, and that's the ball. Here's the next one, and it's going to be fouled off the right side now to play. As Clark caught that one late. Count even at 1-1. Silo was tacked on a run on the Hampton home run. Here's a pop fly, shallow left field. Out is the shortstop. The ball falls. Nice leaping attempt out in left field by the Washington shortstop, but she couldn't hang on to the ball as it jarred loose when she hit the ground out there in shallow left. And Clark is aboard on the single. We're going to have a pinch hitter now. Brooklyn Tony was due up. We're going to have a pinch hitter. And it looks like it's going to be Gracie Lawless, the senior, is going to come in and pinch hit. Heavy knee brace on the right leg. Lawless has not played in a few weeks, had a surgery procedure done on her knee. But she's going to step up with a chance to add to the lead here. And here's a drive into right field for a base hit. Runners are going to be held at third. Lawless reaches base at first. Probably going to run for her now at first base. Lawless with the pinch hit single. The bottom of the order has done the job here. Let's see, it's going to be a pinch runner at first base. Now there's a discussion with the umpires. I believe it's Josie Savage over there at first base. Coach Lawless was trying to re-enter his catcher, Brooklyn Tony, and then courtesy run for Tony after she re-entered the game. Well, that's what the discussion with the umpires is about. Washington coach, he was upset about it. But it looks like the umpires, they're going to allow it as Tony re-entered. The catcher re-entered and then was courtesy ran for by Josie Savage, and the Washington coach still upset about it. They're still discussing it with the umpires. So Savage will be the runner at first base. Now here comes the Washington coach once again. He still wants to talk about it. Now I think we're ready to go again. Bases are loaded. Here's a fly to center by Midgley. Deep to center. It's gone. A grand slam. Shaylin Midgley does it again against Washington. She has killed the Lady Warriors and drives one deep to center. A grand slam. And the Lady Rebels lead it 7-1. Midgley hit 3 home runs and drove in 7 against the Lady Warriors in the earlier meeting. Here's a drive by Brady Harmon, deep to left center, and it's out of here. Silo has exploded here in the second inning. It's now 8-1. Midgley and Harmon go back to back. Hampton has already gone deep in this inning. 3 home runs here in the second inning has accounted for their 6 runs. 2 of the solo variety, and Lexi McDonald steps back up. She had a 2-run homer in the first. Takes the strike. And she drives one deep to right. Back is the rover and can't make the catch. In and out of her glove. It stayed in the park. But Washington can't get the out. They drop it in right center. McDonald is aboard at second base. Eight to 1, the Lady Rebel lead against Washington here. The winner to meet Dale for the state championship immediately following this game. Here's the next pitch to Turner. It's called strike. Nene Turner at the plate. And there's a ball. Been a huge inning thus far for Silo. Here's a ground ball left side, fielded by the shortstop. Throw over, and it goes wide. Gets to the fence. Another error by Washington. Third of the game. The Lady Warriors falling apart defensively. Third already here in the first 2 innings. Turner's aboard. McDonald's at third. The batter now Joe Arrington. Here's a ground ball off the first baseman. That was a rocket ground ball off the shoulder of the first baseman into foul ground, and Arrington reaches second base. Now that's a tough play over there. First baseman for Washington was staring directly into the sun, and that was a wicked shot off the bat of Arrington. That's probably going to have to go as a hit. I don't know too many first basemen that could have made that, staring directly into that sun like that. And it was coming hot and hard to her. And we've got runners at second and third. Christina Clark is the batter. It's 9-1 now. And a strike called to Christina Clark. Lady Rebels threatening for more here. Still nobody out. And here's a pop-up on the infield. And it's going to be caught for the first out of the inning. So Silo scored 7 before Washington could get the first out. Here comes Charlie Hampton back to the plate. And she takes a big hack at that one and is going to foul it off. She is looking for another home run on that one. She's already gone deep once here in this second inning. A solo shot to lead it off. And that pitch will be inside to Hampton. Here's the next one. Line drive, center field, base hit. Coming in to score is Turner, and being held at third is Arrington. Didn't know if Coach Lawless was going to try to send her, but probably not with one out there. So Hampton with an RBI single. It's now 10-1. Avery Beecham at the plate, and she takes the ball. Runners still at the corners. Here's one fouled off the right side, now to play by Beecham. The freshman outfielder. Lady Rebels have plated 8 in the inning thus far. Fly ball over to right field. It's caught. Tagging is Arrington. She's coming home. Here's the throw. It's not in time. A throw got there late in the tag, but Arrington slid in safely. It's a sacrifice fly from Beecham, and that's now 11-1. Michaela Clark, the next batter. She going to hit this one. Fly ball to left, coming in the left fielder. It's going to hang up in the air and be caught to end the inning. But what an inning it was. 9 runs in the second for Silo. And the Lady Rebels lead 11-1 as we go to the third. A 9-run outburst in the second inning. That's the best offensive inning of the day for the Lady Rebels, who struggled at times offensively in Game 1 in their 12-8 win over Pecola. But there was no struggle that inning. They've scored 11 runs on the 11 hits thus far. Ellie Lovelace will lead things off for Washington here in the third. But even an 11-1 lead, probably not safe against a team like the Lady Warriors, who they can score runs in bunches as well. With the long ball, here's a drive to center field. It's a base hit. It gets by to the wall. Going to be a hit and an error. Washington hit 12 home runs in that first meeting that they beat Silo 27-26 back on April the 9th. Next batter is going to be Tinley Lucas, the 3-hole. And it's a ball on the first pitch. Leadoff batter aboard here in the third, and this one's lined up the middle, base hit. Here comes the throw in, going to second base, and going to get away, but the run is going to score on the hit. It's now 11-2 on the single by Lucas. As I mentioned, you probably have to think no lead is safe. The way Washington can swing the bats. Here's the ball, 2. Batter is Emma Curry, and that ball is popped up. Right side, it's out of play. Fouled off. 2-1 to count. Here's a ground ball up the middle, diving attempt by Turner, couldn't come up with it. Here comes the throw in, and runners are going to be at the corners for Washington. Runners at the corners, still nobody out. And there's the ball. Here comes a defensive shift by the Lady Rebels. Michaela Clark's going to come to the edge of the infield dirt, right behind the pitcher, and that ball's driven deep to center and out. A deep drive by Maggie Place. It's out of here. A 3-run homer, and just like that, Washington is back within 6 at 11-5. Talked about it with the offensive prowess of the Lady Warriors. And they've scored 4 quick ones here to start the 3rd inning. Here's a strike called. Batter is Kaylee Kilmer. And the next one is outside for a ball. It's 11-5 now. And the ball hit the center. Coming in is Beecham and going to make the catch for the first out of the inning. Kilmer got under that one. Beecham made the play running in on the pop out to center field. There's one out. The batter, Ellie Allison. And the pitch is the ball. Winner of this game to meet Dale for the state title tonight, right here at Fire Lake. The next pitch, a strike called. Now we got another defensive shift. Here's a drive up the middle, base hit. Ellie Allison with the single up the middle. Shifted Harmon over to the left side of second base, and Allison drilled it up the middle. Now a visit to the pitching rubber by Coach Lawless. Talk things over with Lexi McDonald. There's one out here in the 3rd inning. Next up for Washington, MJ Lucas. And the first pitch is a strike. Lucas struck out swinging your first time up. And here's a ball. Ball hit. Second baseman line drive. Caught by Harmon. Here's the throw coming to first base. Got away. Then the runner was headed to second, but had to go back. Lawless is behind the plate now catching. So actually, that last switch was just a straight courtesy runner, as Tony did not re-enter for Silo back in the top half, or the bottom of the second inning. Lawless was quickly to back up the throw on that one. There's two outs after the line out to Brady Harmon at second. Now here's a ball. Cadence Andrews is the batter. 2-1 the count. And that pitch short by McDonald. It's 3-1. And that one is a strike call. Count goes full, 2 outs. Here's one popped up. McDonald camped under it. She's got the catch. And the final out of the inning, as Washington is retired without any further damage. They score the first 4 runners of the inning, but then Silo gets out of it. 11-5 Lady Rebels as we head to the bottom of the third inning. Going to be Gracie Lawless to lead it off here in the bottom of inning 3. Calera has won in their 3A semifinal across the way. They'll play for the 3A state title tonight. They defeated Navajo 13-12. Lawless at the plate. And she'll take a strike. Count now 1-2. Ball is driven into left field for a base hit. Lawless will jog down to first base and stop there. Going to have a courtesy runner for her, as it's going to be Josie Savage once again. Might have had a chance for 2 if she was healthy, but back to the top of the order, and it's Shaylin Midgley, who had a massive grand slam home run, her last at bat. That was her 40th bomb of the spring. 40 home runs on the spring for Midgley. Washington coach calls timeout to talk about it. think they've seen plenty of Midgley. She got 4 of her 40 home runs against Washington this season. Here's the ball hit deep to left, and it's foul. It had the distance, but it hooked foul. Midgley was just a little bit out in front of it, or else she'd have gone deep once more. Next pitch is a ball. I don't know if she'll get anything to hit now. Another ball. 3-1 the count. And, it's a ground ball hit short to second, and that's the only play they're going to get. I don't know if that one would have been a strike, but Midgley took a hack at it. It looked a little low, but going to be a fielder's choice. She's at first base. And the batter is Brady Harmon, who takes a strike. 1 out. Pitch way inside to Brady there. Here's the next one. It's hit in the air, left center. Over is the center fielder. Going to be playable. Couple steps to the right and makes the grab. 2 down. So after a promising start to the inning, now the Lady Rebels in danger of not scoring here in the third. Defense shift. They've got the shift on for McDonald. All but 2 players on the right side of the infield against the left-hand hitting McDonald. Or actually on the right side of the field. Here's the next pitch. It's hit deep to right once again, and it's gone. A no-doubt blast from Lexi McDonald, her second of the game. And it's 13-5. The Oklahoma State commit has gone deep twice in this semifinal game. Now Nene Turner is going to pop up the first pitch. Shallow right field, and it's caught. That'll be the third out of the inning. But the Lady Rebels keep tacking on. They pick up 2 in the frame. It's now 13-5 as we head to the fourth inning. First pitch of the inning is a strike called to Maddie Richardson. Richardson will take that one for a ball. Here's the next one. Comebacker to McDonald, and she fields it and tosses it over for out number one. There's one out. Back to the top of the order, and Abby Wood. She's been aboard twice. Takes the first pitch for a ball. Here's a ground ball just past McDonald, just past her glove, up the middle for a hit. So Wood is aboard on the single. Next up's going to be Ellie Lovelace. She'll take a strike. Next one, it's popped up. Shallow right, racing in is Clark, and she can't get there. Diving attempt, but couldn't quite get it. If she had, probably would have been a chance for two, as a runner was tied up in no man's land between first and second. But it falls for a single, so there's two on with one out. Here's the drive, deep to center. It's off the wall. Here comes the throw in. Runner around third, going to score. It's Wood. Off the hit by Tinley Lucas. Stayed in the park, however. 13-6. We're a long way from being through in this one. With the offensive firepower of each team. Here's the next pitch. It's swung on. It's lined up the middle for a base hit as well. Here comes Beecham to field it. Throws coming in. It's going to be wide at the plate. Run's going to score, and the runners will advance. Now 13-7. We're still in the top of the fourth inning. And the batter is Maggie Place. Another dangerous hitter as she takes a strike. Here's the next one, and it misses. 2-1 the count. And that one's low for a ball. Silo up 13-7 here in the top of the fourth inning. But Washington threatening for more as now they've loaded the bases on the walk. 2 runs in for the Lady Warriors. There's one out. Bases loaded. And the power hitting Kaylee Kilmer steps up. Kilmer had a double off the wall that just missed going out earlier as she takes a strike. Here's the next pitch, and it's a ball. And another ball. 2-1 the count. Nowhere to put her. Bases are loaded. And that one is low as well. 3-1. Strike call. Count goes full. Kilmer was taking all the way there. Big pitch right here from McDonald. And it's hit, ground ball, fielded there. Turner to second, and on the first double play! It's a double play to end the inning. The Lady Rebels turn 2 and get out of it. 6-4-3 double play, and the Lady Warriors are turned away in the fourth. We go to the bottom of the inning. It's 13-7, Silo on top. Joe Arrington to be the leadoff batter for Silo here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Lady Rebels with a huge defensive play there to end the top of the frame with the 6-4-3 double play. Ball's hit down the right field line, but just foul by Arrington. In all reality, that was actually a 6-9-3 double play as Michaela Clark had moved in from right field, was playing on the infield dirt. They had shifted the defense around as that ball's popped up to right. I don't see too many 6-9-3 double plays, but that's what we got. Here's a drive, deep to center. It's off the wall by Arrington. She rounds first, going to hold there as it was played off the wall quickly by the Lady Warriors. The batter is Christina Clark. And she'll get a ground ball hit up the middle. So there's 2 on. Charlie Hampton back up to the plate. And she'll drive it to left to be caught on the run by the left fielder. Nice running catch toward the left field line. Hampton jumped on it. But a nice play out there. I'd say if the left fielder's not left-handed, she probably does not make that play. Going toward the line. It was a bullet. Here's a ball by Avery Beecham. Popped up left side. Foul ground. It's caught. Shortstop over makes the catch. Popped up. Pitcher is going to make the catch, and that's going to end the inning. And the Lady Rebels leave two stranded. After getting the first two on, could not score that inning. First scoreless frame for Silo. We head to the fifth. Still 13-7. Here's a ball hit. Popped up left side. Out is Hampton in foul ground. Going to make the catch. Ellie Allison is retired to begin the fifth inning. Next batter is going to be MJ Lucas. Every out's a step closer for the Lady Rebels. 8 outs away from a trip to the state finals once again. Here's a foul ball right side, not a play. Lucas 0 for 2 in this contest. She's going to foul that one off. And she's out. That was, had 2 strikes on her. She's retired. There's 2 outs. And it's going to be Cadence Andrews batting with 2 down. Here comes another defensive shift for Silo. Going to pop it up. Here's Turner, going to make the grab, and that's going to end the inning for Washington in the fifth. No runs, no hits, nobody left. Lady Warriors retired in order in the top of the fifth inning. We head to the bottom of 5. Silo still up 13-7. So here we go to the bottom of the fifth. Gracie Lawless is going to re-enter to hit. Here's Lawless, and she'll take a strike. Gracie's 2 for 2. And that pitch a ball. Here's the next one. It's ground ball right side. Right to the first baseman who fielded it and step on the bag. There's one out. Next up, Shaylin Midgley. They got Midgley out the last time. But that's been a rarity. She grounded into a fielder's choice, swung it, what it looked like it was going to be ball 4. That's the pitch of the ball. Actually, she reached base, but got charged with an at-bat. And that pitch is strike call. 1-2 the count. Midgley, the junior. And she's going to drill one right at the second baseman, who's going to field it for out number 2. Brings up Brady Harmon. Lady Rebels scored 13 in the first 3 innings of this one, but scoreless in the 4th and thus far in the 5th. You never know when Washington is going to erupt offensively. Pitch a ball, 2-1. And this one's popped up on the infield. In is the shortstop, going to make the catch. That'll be the 3rd out. We go to the 6th. Silo with a 13-7 lead as we head to the 6th inning here on SiloRebels.tv. Lady Rebels lead 13-7 as we head to the 6th inning. And here's the pitch. It's a strike called. Batter is Maddie Richardson to lead off here in the 6th inning for Washington. She takes the ball. Here's the next one. And it misses. Ball 2. Two and 1 the count. Here's a ground ball hit right side. Gets past Harmon into right field. Here goes the runner around second, headed for third. And Washington has the leadoff runner aboard here in the 6th. Couldn't make a play on that one. I had a shot against Richardson. And now we're back to the top of the order. Abby Wood, who has given the Lady Rebels problems all day. She'll take a ball. And a tough one start the inning as McDonald got a ground ball from Richardson. Here's the next pitch. It's grounded up the middle for a base hit. Wood with the base hit. RBI. Now 13-8 is the lead. Cut to 5. Talked about no lead is safe. And Silo's gone scoreless 2 innings in a row offensively. We're almost to the big 3-hole, Tinley Lucas, who has already had a 3-run blast in this game. Here's a pop fly. Right field coming in is Clark, and once again, can't quite get there. As that one just falls in barely. Clark with another diving attempt on that shallow pop fly, and she'd have had a chance at the double play once more if she'd have got it. But it's a hit for Ellie Lovelace, and here Lucas once again. Tinley Lucas already with the 3-run homer this game. She went deep 3 times, had 7 RBIs against the Lady Rebels in the previous meeting, the 27-26 Washington win. And the pitch is a strike called. 2-1. Here's the next one. It's hit on the ground to second, off to short, and the throw to first not going to be in time. That was a wicked shot. Harmon fielded it on a bounce. Got the throw to Turner at second, but the throw to first was not in time to turn the double play, but they got 1 out of it. Still 13-8. Runners are at the corners with 1 out. A toss from McDonald is the ball. Here's the next one. It's popped into right center, going to the wall. Going to be extra bases. Beats him over with it. Into Harmon, and the throw to second base not going to be in time. It's a double. A double from Emma Curry. It's now 13-9. And the tying run is on deck. Going to draw a visit from Coach Lawless out to the infield. Talked about Never know when the Lady Warriors can catch fire offensively. And they've started to here in this 6th inning. Just one out. Runners at 2nd and 3rd. The batter is Maggie Place. And the first pitch is the ball. Here's the next one, and it's low as well. Two and 0 the count to Place. And she's going to drill one. Caught by Harmon on a leaping grab by Brady Harmon for out number 2. Man, that was ticketed for right center field, but Harmon with the leaping grab makes the catch. Might have saved 2 runs there. See if the Lady Rebels can get out of it now. 2 outs in the inning, and the batter is Kaylee Kilmer. First pitch was the ball. Here's the next one, and it's low for ball 2. And a strike called. Washington has scored 2 in the frame. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fly ball to right. This one's carrying, and it's going to the wall. Over is Clark. She's going to get the ball in, but 2 runs are going to score. She held Kilmer to a single, but 2 runs score, and it's 13-11. The lead is down to 2. As Kilmer drills a single off the right field wall. Out a pinch runner at first base. Tying run comes to the plate here. It's Ellie Allison. She hits one deep to left center, and it's out of here. We're tied. Allison hits a 2-run bomb. Washington has erupted here in the 6th inning. You just knew it was coming after 2 straight scoreless frames for the Lady Rebels, and unable to tack onto the lead, and Washington answers with 6 here in the 6th. We're tied at 13. Still a lot of game left. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. Don't forget, these two went 27-26. It's about a month ago. We got a pinch hitter up for Washington. It's Haven Brewer, and she takes a strike. There's a strike. And that pitch is a ball. 1-2 the count. Lady Warriors have tied it here in the 6th. Here's the next pitch, and that one misses for a ball. And there's a foul ball. Strike 3, and that'll end the inning for Washington. but not before the Lady Warriors. They were up for 6 runs to tie it. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Silo looking for an offensive answer after going scoreless the last 2 innings. They'll need to pick up something to regain the lead in the 6th. Batters Lexi McDonald. She hits one deep to right. It's headed out of here. Lexi McDonald, a solo home run to give Silo the lead back. Leading off the 6th inning. Another no-doubt blast from McDonald. And Silo leads once again after Washington had tied it up. That ends the 2-inning scoreless drought. Nene Turner, the next batter, and she'll take a ball. That's the 3rd home run of the game by Lexi McDonald. Couldn't have come at a better time. Here's a drive by Turner to the wall and left center is gone. Back was the center fielder. She tried to rob her, but it just cleared. A solo home run by Nene Turner, and it's 15-13. We saw Avery Beecham get robbed on a similar play in game 1 this afternoon, but that one got out. Here's Joe Arrington, hits one deep to center. It's out of here! Straight away deep center by Arrington. Back-to-back blast by the Lady Rebels here. They've had the answer in the 6th and now lead at 16-13. 3 straight home runs. And it's Christina Clark stepping to the plate. That's the 8th home run of the game by Silo. They hit 9 against the Lady Warriors earlier this season, and the first pitch to Clark is the ball inside. She'll take the next one for a ball. 2-0. Lady Warrior pitcher may be a little shell-shocked right now after giving up 3 straight home runs. Here's the next pitch, and it's a strike call. Here's one, driven to left, but that's going to stay in the park by Clark. She got a little bit under that one, and it's caught by the left fielder for out number 1. Brings up Charlie Hampton. Hampton has a home run and 2 hits in the contest. Silo looking for all they can get to try to tack onto this lead. They just watched Washington score 6 in the top half of this inning. Next pitch to Hampton. It's hit in the air, but high and playable in left center for the out. Hampton got under hers. A little bit too much as well. Brings up Avery Beecham. There's 2 gone here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And the pitch is the ball to Beecham. Here's the next one, and it's going to be a ball as well. Silo with a 16-13 lead here in the bottom of the 6th. The next one, that's a ball. 3-0 to Beecham. And a strike is called. Here's one hit deep to left, and it's gone by Beecham. Beecham drills it out of here. The 4th solo home run of the inning, and Silo's up 17-13. So Beecham goes deep. Keeps things going with 2 outs. Michaela Clark, the next batter. The lead is 4. They're running out of softballs. Trying to retrieve some more. And Clark will take a strike. And Clark's going to hit one into left field. That's just going to be a single, though. Clark gets on with a hit to keep the inning going. And here comes Gracie Lawless back up. Lawless 2 for 3 in the game. Takes time out to tire his shoe. 4 solo home runs here in the 6th inning, and Silo has regained the lead. Seven different players have homered in this contest. 3 from Lexi McDonald. Three and 0 the count to Lawless, and that pitch is a strike call. 3-1. Clark, the runner at first. 2 outs in the inning, and there's another strike called to Lawless. Count full to Gracie. And the next one, it swung on, popped up right side of the infield, caught by the second baseman for out number 3. And that ends the 6th, but a wild 6th inning as Washington scores 6 in the top half to tie it. And Silo answered with 4 in the bottom half on 4 solo home runs. And it's 17-13, Lady Rebels, as we head to the 7th. 3 outs away from a trip to the state finals. The Rebel student section fired up for this final inning, as we're set to get things going for Washington here in the top of the seventh. The first pitch is a ball. Here's the next one from Lexi McDonald, and it's another ball. 2-0 the count. And there's a strike. It's the 9, 10, and 1 batters due up for Washington here in this inning. Here's a ground ball right side. Fielded there by Harmon. She'll fire over. One down. One out in the seventh. As Cadence Andrews grounds out to second. It's going to bring up Maddie Richardson. And the pitch is a strike called. The next one, and it's outside for a ball. Silo with a 17-13 lead. Here in the seventh. Richardson going to ground this one. Shortstop coming in. Turner, she stumbled a little bit on the move and couldn't get the throw off in time. Runner is safe at first. Richardson aboard. And that's going to bring up Abby Wood, who has been a thorn in the side of the Lady Rebels. Here comes the defensive shift. Michaela Clark's coming back to the infield, edge of the infield dirt. So there's going to be, in all reality, 3 outfielders. 2 infielders are playing back in shallow outfield. Turner and Harmon. Here's a ground ball right side. Gets through the hole there for a base hit. Nobody was home as the Lady Rebels had shifted. And Wood grounds a single through. There's 2 on. Ellie Lovelace is the batter, and awaiting on deck is Tinley Lucas. Here comes some more movement defensively by the Lady Rebels. Clark's going to go back to right. Two on with 1 out. Tying run is on deck as a pitch is strike to Lovelace. Here's the next one. It's hit right at Harmon, who makes the grab, but the runner's diving back in, unable to get a double play. Harmon made the snag on the line out. There's 2 gone. Lady Rebels 1 out away from a state semifinal win. And Lucas is the batter, but even a home run would only cut it to 1. Here's the pitch. It's swung on. It's hit high in the air to right. Back is Clark. She's got it! Clark makes the catch, and it's over. Silo wins it 17-13. The Lady Rebels have a date with Dale. Who would have expected anything less? It's Silo and Dale for the state championship coming up next. A deep drive to left to right field is caught. To end the game. And Silo wins it 17-13. The Lady Rebels will face Dale in the state finals. Coming up next. And have we seen that one before? Let's take a look at the final numbers in this one. It was a big day for Lexi McDonald at the plate. She goes 4 for 4, 3 home runs, scored 5 RBIs for Lexi McDonald to lead the way in a 20-hit offensive explosion for the Lady Rebels. They also got 4 hits from Joe Arrington. She had 1 home run in total. Actually, for the Lady Rebels, they hit 9 home runs in the game. McDonald had 3. Hampton, Harmon, Turner, Arrington, Midgley, and Beecham all had single home runs in the contest. McDonald goes 4 for 4. Arrington's 4 for 4 in the game, too, as she had 2 RBIs. Then Charlie Hampton with 2 hits and 2 RBIs. 2 hits and 2 RBIs for Avery Beecham. 2 hits for Michaela Clark. 2 hits for Gracie Lawless. And 1 hit apiece for Shaylin Midgley, Brady Harmon, Nene Turner, and Christina Clark to round out the total. Everybody in the lineup had at least 1 hit for Silo in the 20-hit offensive explosion. And the Lady Rebels move on. And once again, they will meet Dale. That's become commonplace. Silo and Dale for the state championship. That's coming up here in about 20 minutes or so. And regret to inform you that due to OSSAA restrictions, we're only going to be able to provide you audio of the contest in the championship game. Just audio only, but we'll be on here to give you all the action. The audio variety for this state final game, Silo and Dale. But due to OSSAA restrictions, we can't show the video of the championship contest. But once again, Silo wins it 17-13 over Dale, or over Washington here in the state semifinals to move on to the 4A state championship game. Going to about do it for this broadcast, as we will step aside and we'll leave it playing here. And but once again, we'll just have audio only for the championship contest. The Lady Rebels and the Lady Pirates. That's coming up here in about 30 minutes. Once again for a state championship, as they will meet in, seems like every sport this year, it's been Silo and Dale in the state tournament at some point in this calendar year. And once again, we're going to see it here this evening. It's going to about do it. I'm Kevin Farr. Be back here in just a little while for the Class 4A state championship game here on SiloRebels.tv. Hi again, everybody. It's Silo Lady Rebel Softball, the Class 4A State Championship game. As the Lady Rebels take on the Dale Lady Pirates once again. Seems like it's a every year occurrence that Silo and Dale meet in the state tournament in softball. We saw it in basketball, girls basketball. Silo defeated Dale in the state semifinals in basketball season. We saw it in baseball in the fall. Silo defeated Dale in the state quarterfinals. Game many thought deserving of a state finals matchup. Could see it again next week in the baseball state tournament. Regionals coming up this weekend for both teams. Starting tomorrow. Looks like Dale's going to be the home team on the scoreboard. And Silo will bat first. Dale 39-2, the season record for Coach Andy Powell. Silo, meanwhile, is 34-3 for Coach Mike Lawless, and we are just about to get this state championship game underway. Once again, sorry, no video action. No video of the action. Once again, OSSA restrictions. But we'll have the audio for you, keep you informed of all the play-by-play action of this Class 4A state championship contest here from the ball fields at Fire Lake. You see the scoreboard right there on your screen. And we got the leadoff batter up. It's Shaylin Midgley. Here's the opening pitch of the contest, and it's a ball. Midgley hit a big grand slam home run to fuel an early 9-run inning second for Silo in their semifinal win just a few minutes ago. That second pitch was a ball. Here's the next one, and it's a strike. 2-1 the count. That home run was Midgley's only hit of that last game. She's going to swing on the pitch here. Hit it to deep right, and it's hooking foul. Midgley caught it late. It fell just short of the wall, but in foul ground. It's 2-2 on the count. The next pitch swung on. This one's hit well to right. It's carrying, and it's off the wall. Midgley's headed for second on a double to lead off. The right fielder was back there, but it kept carrying and went off the wall. Midgley with the leadoff double off the wall. Brings up Brady Harmon, the next batter. Harmon's going to ground one up the middle for a base hit. Midgley's headed to third. She'll stop there. Runners at the corners for Lexi McDonald, who was red hot in the semifinal. Had 4 hits, including 3 home runs just a little bit ago against Washington. to get the Lady Rebels back to the state championship game. First pitch to Lexi's the ball. Here's the next one, and she's going to take that one for a strike. Lexi looking for something she can drive. And here's a ground ball off the end of the bat to short, to second, and the throw to first, not in time. Fielder's choice for McDonald. The run will score, and Silo leads 1-0. McDonald caught that one. Outside pitch off the end of the bat, hit a ground ball to short. Brings up Nene Turner. Silo up 1-0. And Turner takes the first pitch low for a ball. She'll hit the next one deep to center. Backing up as a center fielder, going to make the catch about 3 feet in front of the wall in left center field, and there's 2 down. Brings up Joe Arrington. Talked about the offensive firepower of Washington in the last game. Dale has just been red hot in this tournament. They scored 25 in the opening round win over Valiant, then had 16 in a run roll victory over Latta in their semifinal game. 41 runs in 2 games for the Lady Pirates. As the next pitch to Arrington's the ball, 3-0 the count. She'll swing on the 3-0, hit it to right center, and right there is the rover, makes the catch for out number 3. Lady Rebels pick up a run in the first. We go to the bottom of the inning. The 1-0 Silo lead. Take a look at the defensive alignment for the Lady Rebels. Charlie Hampton's at third base. Nene Turner's the shortstop. Brady Harmon's at second. At first base, Christina Clark. Gracie Lawless is doing the catching. In the outfield, we'll take a look at that in just a minute. The first pitch to Dale Lang is a ball. There's another ball. Once again, OSSA regulations, restrictions. We can't show the video of this championship contest, just audio only. That's why you're looking at the scoreboard. 2-1 the count to Lang. Defense shifts for the Lady Rebels. All but 2 players on the left side of the field. Lang's going to drive one deep to left, and it's gone. A leadoff home run for Denon Lang. And Dale ties it up. We're tied at 1-1 almost immediately. on a solo blast from Dannon Lang. Here's the next one, and it's driven to deep left, and it's gone. Back-to-back home runs out of the park. That one coming off the bat of Madison Conley. And Dale leads 2-1. Just like the semifinals just a little bit ago against Washington, you better not have too many bad offensive innings or you'll get left in the dust. As Dale already with 2 home runs, here's a drive up the middle for a base hit. 3 straight hits by the Lady Pirates. They're off and running again here. That one from Carson Griggs. Next batter is Anna Hester. And here comes a defensive shift for the Lady Rebels. Only one infielder on the left side of the infield. That's Charlie Hampton. She's about in shortstop territory for the left-hand hitting Hester. It's the first pitch, a ball. Turner, Harmon, and Clark all on the right side of the infield. Here's a drive. A diving by Harmon knocks it down. It was headed for right field, but she's going to get the force out at second base as the runner had to hold on that line shot off the bat of Hester. They get it out at second. Fielder's choice for Hester. That's going to bring up Sam Hartman.
I talked to the guy 4 times today, and he said, well, it'll probably make you mad if you do it. And then it was like, and then Kate said, well, so what?
There's 2 outs after the pop-up on the right side of the infield. Sorry about that on the delay. And there's a ground ball up the middle for a base hit. That coming from Addie Ball. There's 2 outs and 2 on for Dale now as the batter, Chasey Karam, is at the plate for Dale. It's 2-1. Silo on top. Addie Bell with the single up the middle after they got a pop up to first off the bat of Sam Hartman. Now here comes another defensive shift for the Lady Rebels as Michaela Clark, the right fielder, comes in on the edge of the infield dirt. Both the shortstop and second baseman playing out in shallow left and right field. That's Turner and Harmon. And here's a pop-up. Right side, foul ground. Clark was given chase, and she's not going to get there. It's going to fall harmlessly in front of the silo dugout. Karam, the 7-hole batter for Dale, and she's going to hit this one high in the air. Shallow center field. Back is Michaela Clark, and she's going to make the grab, and that's going to end the inning. So after the 2 solo home runs to start by Dale, the Lady Rebels work out of the jam. 2-1. Dale on top of Silo after 1 inning of play here in the Class 4A state championship game. We're live from the ball fields at Fire Lake here in Shawnee. In case you just joined us, due to OSSA restrictions, we are unable to show you video of this championship contest, just audio only. That's why you're just looking at the scoreboard. But we'll try to keep you up to date throughout the play-by-play action, audio only. But out of our control, it's OSSAA restrictions did not allow us to do video for this championship contest. At the plate, Christina Clark to begin things here in the second inning. She takes the ball. And the next pitch. And she watches that one. Drop short of the plate, ball 2. And the next pitch is a strike called to Christina Clark. And here's a drive down the right field line. It's fair. Into the corner. Going to be extra bases. Clark's headed for second. And it'll be a stand-up double. Right down the right field line and into the to the wall by Christina Clark. That brings up Charlie Hampton now. Hampton had a big semifinal performance. Had a big home run to get the Lady Rebels going in their 9-run second as she takes a strike. And she'll hit this one high in the air. This time shallow center field, coming in as the center fielder. Makes the catch for out number 1. So there's one down. Avery Beecham, the next batter. Avery had 2 hits, including a home run in the semifinal win. First pitch to her is a ball. One out in the inning. A runner at second. Representing the tying run is Christina Clark. Next pitch. And it's a ball as well. Beecham watched that one. 2-0. And, well, actually, that's ball 4. It was 3-0. And Beecham draws a 4-pitch walk. None of the 4 came close. Michaela Clark, the next batter. She's going to hit a ground ball off the chest of the second baseman, bobbled there, and the throw to first, not in time. Clark reaches on the air. Bases are loaded with 1 out. It was a hard shot grounder by Clark, deflected off the chest of the second baseman, but she was unable to make the play in time. So bases loaded, 1 out, and it's Gracie Lawless coming to the plate. Lawless making her first appearance in a few weeks earlier in the semifinal game, and she had 2 hits. Starting at catcher in this one, and she'll take the first pitch for a ball. Lawless trying to at least tie it or give the Lady Rebels the lead here in the top half of this second. And she'll take the next one as well. 2-0. There's ball 3 inside. And the next one, that's inside as well, ball 4. So another 4-pitch walk, and Lawless gets an RBI. We're tied 2-2. And the dangerous Shaylin Midgley steps to the plate. Going to have a timeout by Coach Andy Powell of Dale. Silo has knotted the score. It's 2-2. And Midgley is coming up. Shaylin has the bases loaded. She's going to drive one deep to right. It's fair. It's good, and it's fair. A grand slam for Shaylin Midgley. And Silo leads again. 6-2, Midgley with another grand slam, her second of the day. It was a blast down the right field line. I didn't know if it was going to stay fair, but it did. Just inside the pole. Here's a drive now. Brady Harmon deep to center. It's gone. Brady Harmon goes deep. A solo blast, and it's 7-2. Just like that, the Lady Rebels have exploded offensively. Midgley and Harmon go back to back. Now Lexi McDonald steps up. She drives one deep center field, and it's gone as well. 3 straight pitches out of the park. Back to back to back jacks. And Silo leads it now 8-2. Similar story to what they did in the 9-run second inning against Washington when they hit 3 straight home runs. Midgley, Harmon, and McDonald all go deep, and the umpire, he's got to go try to find some softballs as the last 3 have left the park. Nene Turner, the next batter, and she'll take a ball. I don't think they wanted 4 straight pitches leaving the park. And that one doesn't get to the plate either. It's 2-0 to Turner. A 7-run inning thus far with 1 out in the second. And the next one it's short as well. 3-0 to Turner. Been 2 4-pitch walks this inning. And the next one, that's way outside. It's ball 4. Make it 3. Turner draws the walk. It's Joe Arrington stepping to the plate now. Now, much like the semifinal game, there is no lead safe. Silo's got to keep trying to tack on here. Saw it get awful anxious in the semifinals when Washington tied it at 13. Here's a ground ball back to the pitcher. Throw to second for 1. Here's the relay in time at first base. It's a double play. Nice defensive job by the Lady Pirates to turn that one. 1-6-3 on the double play to get out of the inning. But Silo scores 7 to take an 8-2 lead. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Here we go to the bottom of inning 2. 7, 8, and 9 hitters due up for Dale. Or actually, check that. 8, 9, and 10 hitters due up for Dale. Silo with an 8-2 lead now here in the Class 4A state championship game over arch nemesis Dale. And the first pitch here in the bottom of the second is a called strike. Batter is Amelia Eidelman. And that next one's a ball. 1-1 the count. Eidelman hitting Lexi McDonald with the toss. And that one just misses. 2-1. Here's the next one. It's driven into left and over the head of Arrington going to the wall. Here's the throw to second base and not quite in time. As sliding in safely with the double is Eidelman. That was a rocket to left. Arrington tried to get back and make the stab at it, but just out of her reach and off the wall. A double by Eidelman brings up Mackenzie Harmon for the Lady Pirates. And she's going to hit one. Fly ball to right, caught there by Clark. Tagging and advancing to third is Eidelman. There's one out. Lexi White, the next batter. The number 10 batter in the lineup for Dale. Lady Pirates ranked number 1, 39-2 on the season. Silo ranked number 2, 34-3. And there's a strike called after the first pitch was a ball to Lexi White. It's 1-1 the count. And McDonald's next offering, it's misses for a ball. 2-1. And there's a foul ball straight back to the screen. 2-2 the count. Dangerous top of the Dale order awaits on deck. Dannon Lang is the on-deck batter. The next pitch to White. It's hit in the air. Left field. Going to fall for a base hit. A sinking liner falls in. It's going to be an RBI single for White. It's now 8-3. And here come the Lady Pirates. Just one out in the inning. And the top of the order due up, Lang at the plate. And she looks at the first pitch for a ball. Comes a defensive shift for the Lady Rebels. They got 3 outfielders on the left side of the field, way on the left side of the field. There's nobody in right field. Well, now 3 infielders on the left side. The only one on the right side of the field is Christina Clark at first, and Michaela Clark is playing right center. They're definitely expecting Lang to pull it. And she looks at the next pitch for a ball. 3-0 the count. Next pitch from McDonald, and it's ball 4. Lang walks. Defense will readjust. after the 4-pitch walk to Dannon Lang. Madison Conley to the plate. 2 on with 1 out, and the pitch is outside by McDonald. 1-0. Here's the next one. It's swung on. It's hit the left center. It's going to be off the wall over the head of Midgley. She's trying to track it down. Here comes the throw in. And 2 runs are going to cross. A double off the wall by Conley. And it's 8-5 now. I said, here comes Dale, and right on cue. Lady Pirates have struck for 3 in the inning thus far. There's still just 1 out. Once again, no lead is safe. A pitch swung on. It's hit deep to center, and it's gone. It's 8-7. Carson Griggs. A 2-run blast. So just like that, Dale has answered. You better keep scoring in this game to have a shot. Now the left-hand hitting Anna Hester steps up, and here comes another defensive shift for the Lady Rebels. They've got 3 infielders on the right side of the field. Hester watches the first pitch for a ball. The top of the Dale order has just been murder. And here's a drive. Finds a hole on the right side into the outfield for a base hit. Griggs with the single. Or excuse me, Hester with the single. And Sam Hartman steps up. The go-ahead run at the plate now for Dale. We still just got 1 out here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. This one may take a while. The pitch swung on, driven deep to left, and it's off the wall. Stayed in the park somehow. And it's a double. Sliding in at second base was Hartman. And it looked like that one was ticketed out of the park, but it just hit off just the top of the wall and stayed in. A double by Hartman. The lead is still Silos, but maybe not for long. As 2 runners on, 2nd and 3rd. Addie Bell, the batter. And a strike called. Here comes some defensive movement. 3 outfielders all on the left side. Next pitch was a ball. 1-1 the count to Bell. And that one misses. 2-1. Here's McDonald's next toss, and it's roped to left field, and that one's off the scoreboard. No doubt about that one. Off the scoreboard and out of the park. A 3-run blast, and Dale retakes the lead, 10-8. Bell goes deep. Silo still needing 2 outs to get out of this inning. Lady Pirates have scored 8 to answers Silo's 7 in the top half. Here's the ground ball to short, fielded by Turner. Here's a throw over, it's high. And reaching on the air is Karam. The throw was high and got away and into the dugout. Advancing to second was the base runner. Amelia Eidelman now steps up. The Lady Pirates have batted around here in the second inning. Pitch was a ball to Eidelman. Here's the next one, and it is a called strike. 1-1 the count. I don't know if the scoreboard operator agreed. And here's one hit left field. Back is Midgley. She's going to make the grab in left center. There's 2 outs. Midgley playing the left center gap. Mackenzie Harmon, the next batter. Runner at second. The pitch from McDonald, and it is lined into right field. It's going to split the defense to the wall. Going to be a double for Harmon. And another run scores. 11-8. Harmon went opposite field that time and just split the outfielders. Silo trying to come up with a defensive answer. Like about normal positioning defensively now. 1-0 the count as that ball was missed. Here's the next one. And it misses as well. 2-0. Lexi White, the batter, but the top of the order's on deck once again is Lang. As a strike called. Dannon Lang was the one that got all this going. And here's one popped up. Right center field. Midgley camped under it. She's going to make the catch for out number 3. And that ends the inning. But not before Dale scores 9 runs to retake the lead. Silo with 7 in the top of the inning. Dale with 9 to answer. It's a shootout at Fire Lake. See who blinks first. We'll be back for the third inning coming up here in just a moment. Starting the third inning, it's going to be Christina Clark leading off. Silo got to come up with something offensively to try to answer, and first pitch is popped up to the pitcher for out number 1. You cannot afford a 0 in the game like this. You may get left in the dust. Scoreless inning. Here's the next batter, Hampton. She'll drive one straight at the center fielder. It's caught. Lines out the center. 2 pitches, 2 outs here in the top of the third. And Avery Beecham, the next hitter. And she'll take a strike. Here's the next one, and that one inside for a ball. Evens the count. This pitch is driven to deep center. Back, and gone by Beecham. Just to the left of the center field wall. Beecham hits it out. Cuts the lead to 2. Avery Beecham with a solo homer. See if that ignites the Lady Rebel offense now with 2 outs. Here's the ground ball. Base hit into left field by Michaela Clark. Clark hits the first pitch on the ground to left. Gracie Lawless, the next hitter. Lawless picked up a 4-pitch walk her last at bat that drove in a run. That was with the bases loaded. Trying to keep this inning going now with 2 outs. And she'll look at the first pitch outside. Next one misses as well. It's 2-0. And Lawless watches ball 3. And they'd love to get Midgley back to the plate here in the third. And that pitch is a called strike. Lawless may be taken again right here on 3-1. And she watches it, ball 4. Lawless with the walk. Going to be a courtesy runner at first. That's going to be Josie Savage. And it will bring Midgley to the plate. Shaylin has hit her 40th home run of the season today. She got a chance to give Silo the lead if she can go deep again. It's the first pitch outside for a ball. 2 on, 2 outs. The pitch to Midgley. Swung on, driven deep to right center. It's off the wall. Going to be extra bases. Here comes the runner and headed to third. They're going to hold her there. They hold Savage at third base. And it was hit so hard by Midgley that they were unable to score as that one bounced off the wall. Runners at second and third. It's 11-10 now, and Brady Harmon steps up. She watches 2 straight outside the zone. And that pitch misses as well. And that'll be ball 4 on the next one. It's going to bring up Lexi McDonald. And Lexi will take a ball. The bases are loaded with 2 outs. It's 11-10 Dale here, and we are just in the top of the third inning. Next pitch to McDonald misses. 2-0. Dangerous territory. McDonald's already gone deep in this game, and that pitch is a strike called. Lexi with a 2-run homer earlier. She's going to swing on the pitch, hit it deep to right, and running over, stays in the park. Didn't quite get there, got under it just a little bit, and the right fielder makes the catch right in front of the wall. And ends the Lady Rebel half of the third. Silo picks up 2 runs, but they leave the bases loaded as McDonald flies out to deep right. We go to the bottom of the third inning now. Dale still with an 11-10 lead. Well, Lexi McDonald, she got a pitch she liked, but just got under it just a little bit too much. And it hung up to right field, and the Dale right fielder was able to make the catch on the run right down the right field line in front of the wall to end the inning. Now Dale steps back up. Silo got to come up with a defensive answer as they trail now. And here's a defensive shift. The pitch a ball. Defensive shift once again. And she's going to hit it right into the shift as Lang found a hole there. Had 3 infielders on the left side, but she got it up over him in front of the outfield. And it's going to be a base hit. Single for Dannon Lang. And Dale's off and running again here. Top of the order. Conley, the next batter, Madison Conley. And she'll take a ball. Next pitch misses. Problem here, Silo, they need to throw up a 0 and cannot afford to give up a bundle as that pitch popped up in foul ground behind the plate and unable to make the catch. Brooklyn Tony in at catcher now, and she was given chase but couldn't get there in time. 2-1 the count. Conley is 2 for 2. She's had a home run in this game. And that pitch misses. It's 3-1. Conley 2 hits, 3 RBIs. That pitch driven to left, and it's out of here. A line shot. That one clears the scoreboard. A 2-run blast. Conley goes deep for the second time. It's 13-10. And the Lady Rebels, they may look back on that top of the third, left the bases loaded. As they're down 3 now here in the bottom of the third inning. And it's a 3-hole. Carson Griggs at the plate. She watches a second ball. Two and 0 the count. And that one a called strike. Next one, there's a line shot and right at Turner at short to get the out. First out recorded in the inning, but that was a smash. Pretty much caught that one in self-defense. It's headed right for her head. Now the left hand hitting Anna Hester steps back up, and here comes the defensive shift. They got 3 infielders on the right side once more. And here's the ball hit to center. Over is Midgley, and she makes the catch on the run, falling to the ground. There's 2 outs. Sam Hartman, the next batter. With 2 down, she'll hit one deep to left. It's going, and gone. It's out of here. Hartman goes deep with a solo blast. It's 14-10. Dale with another home run. The top of the order doing it again. Addie Bell, the next batter. Bell takes a ball. Here's the next one, and it's a strike called. One to one the count. Addie Bell at the plate. Nobody on for Dale. And that pitch misses. She's been back and forth. And here's one driven to left center field for a base hit. 3 defenders were all around it, but Bell hit it hard enough that nobody could make the catch, get over there in time, as it was a sinking liner. Tracy Karam is the batter. Now, well, see what the Lady Rebels do. They move around a little bit defensively once again. The first pitch to Karam was a ball. Here's the next one. It's hit high in the air, deep to center, and this one's gone over the center field wall. A 2-run blast, 16-10. Dale just keeps coming. Five runs thus far in the third. You got to put up a crooked number offensively to every inning just about to stay with them. 16-10 is the score. And the next batter is Amelia Eidelman, and she takes a strike call. Next one misses outside. And the 2-0 is low, ball 3. Got to be careful here. Ottoman is the 8-hole hitter. And a strike called there, 3-1. Harmon on deck, the 9-hole hitter. Lang is lurking over there. Actually, 2-2 the count. One was called a strike. Ball's hit deep to the left. Back is Arrington. She's going to make the catch a few feet in front of the wall and left to end the inning. But Dale picks up 5 runs in the frame. And now leads at 16-10 as we head to the 4th. Big inning for Silo here in the top of the fourth inning. It's Nene Turner to lead it off. She takes a ball to begin. Lady Rebels desperate need of a big offensive number here. Down 6 as that a strike called. 1-1. And there's one ripped into the left field for a base hit. So Turner's aboard. Joe Arrington, the next batter. As Turner gets it started. Here's the next one. It's hit drive by Arrington to right, and it's out of here. Kept carrying to right center, and it clears the wall. Joe Arrington with a 2-run blast. Now 16-12. Silo gets 2 of them back. Now Christina Clark, the next batter. She watches the ball. Still down 16-12. And here's a ground ball right side. Fielded by the second baseman. Over in plenty of time. There's one out. That brings up Charlie Hampton. The third baseman, and she'll take the first pitch for a strike. Sun setting here at the ball fields at Fire Lake. Been a warm afternoon, now starting to cool off considerably. Here's a drive to center by Hampton at the wall, leaping up, and it's off the wall. Center fielder tried to make the catch, but it just over her outstretched glove, leaping up at the wall, and it was off the wall. Hampton doubles with 1 out off the center field wall, and that brings up Avery Beecham. Now we got a timeout as Coach Lawless is going to go out to second to talk to Hampton. Looked like it might have been gone, but it stayed in the park. Might have thought Charlie might have had a chance for a triple as the ball hit off the wall hard. And that ball is lined by Beecham at the third baseman for an out. There's 2 gone. Michaela Clark, the next batter. And Clark takes a strike. Silo scored 2 here in the fourth, but still trails by 4. Clark going to hit one to center. Going to be playable. Coming in as the center fielder. Going to make the catch. There's 3 outs. Lady Rebels scored 2, but leave a runner on. Bottom of the 4th inning coming up. Dale with a 16-12 lead. Mackenzie Harmon to start things here for Dale. The top of the order is going to come back up this inning for the Lady Pirates. This is probably a pivotal half inning for Silo's chances, and that ball is driven into right center. Base hit, line shot by Harmon. The 10-hole hitter is Lexi White coming up. Already down 4 with the top of the order due up this inning. It's danger territory here. And the pitch is a strike called to White. Here's the next one. And that's a ball. Ball hit right field. Over is Clark, and Michaela Clark going to make the catch. In right center. 1 out. And here comes Dannon Lang. See what shift the Lady Rebels put on now. Lang beat the shift the last time. Oh, hey, it's going to be a big shift here. Christina Clark, the first baseman, she's going to go over to second. There is only one person on the right side of the field, and that's Michaela Clark in right. Brady Harmon behind her in center field. Everybody else in left, deep in left, and the ball's hit deep to left. Curving, and it's foul. Oh, no, it's fair. It stayed fair, and Lang hits it out. It was a blast by Lang. I thought it was going to hook foul as she jumped out in front of that one, and it stayed fair, called fair, and it's a 2-run homer by Dannon Lang. The way the Dale coach, Powell, reacted, he thought it was foul, but it's called fair by the home plate umpire. It was way above the foul pole. Madison Conley, the next batter, and first pitch was a ball. She's already hit 2 home runs this game, and she's going to drive the pitch up the middle for a base hit. Single by Conley. Now down 6. It is really a tough spot now for the Lady Rebels with Carson Griggs the batter, and here comes another shift. Clark, the first baseman, she's playing over at second. There's nobody on the right side except in the outfield. That's Michaela out there in right field all by herself, and here's a drive just to the left of second base, in a center for a base hit. a line shot single by Griggs. Now the left-hand hitting Anna Hester's up. And here we're going to have the shift all to the right side of the field. Runners at first and second. 3 infielders on the right side. Only one on the left side of the field, Charlie Hampton. She is at short in the shortstop position. The pitch swung on by Hester and pulled foul. See if it's playable. Running is Clark trying to track it down in foul ground and not going to get there. Hester popped that one up. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. In case you just tuned in, sorry, no video coverage due to OSSA restrictions here in this championship game. It's audio only as the pitch is a ball to Hester. 1-1. Dale leading 18-12. And it's driven into right field by Hester. Here's the throw to second. They're going to get the out. Harmon was playing on the outfield grass, came up with it, threw to second base where Turner caught it for the force. The fielder's choice, 2 outs, runners at the corners. And here's one driven up the middle, base hit. A run's going to score. Hartman with a single. Hester headed to third. They're at the corners. It's 19-12. Dale just keeps tacking on. And we've got the shift on once more now for Addie Bell. First pitch is a ball. 3 infielders on the left side of the infield. Here's the ball hit up the middle for a base hit. 1 run is in. Another runners headed to third. They'll still be at the corners. Still 2 outs. It's 20-12. Well, went right back up the middle to beat the shift that time, did Bell. Now Karam back at the plate. Chasey Karen, Dale has scored 4 here in the fourth. And the first pitch to her is a ball. Problem now is they're getting into run rule territory. It's an 8-run lead. Ball is popped up. Shallow center field. Out is Turner, and she's going to make the grab. That'll be the 3rd out. We head to the 5th. Dale on top 20-12 after tacking on 4. Silo in need of a major offensive inning as Lady Pirates outscored them 4-2 in that frame to add to the lead. This is where the Lady Rebels are going to have to make it happen. As they've got Gracie Lawless coming up, followed by the top of the order. Lawless re-entering to hit here. Dale scored 2 in the first, 9 in the second, 5 in the third, 4 in the fourth. Silo has scored in every inning, but just have not been able to keep up. 1 in the first, 7 in the second, 2 in the third, 2 in the fourth. Been outscored in every inning, even though they had a 7-run inning in there as well. First pitch to Lawless was a ball. Here's the next one, and it misses outside. 2-0 the count. And there's ball 3. For whatever reason, Lawless has been a ball magnet. They have been had a tough time throwing their strikes, and it's ball 4. So Lawless with another walk. Here comes the courtesy runner. It's going to be Josie Savage, and well, here comes the discussion once again. As Lawless was re-entered to pinch hit, but she's going to be the catcher. Now, the umpire's discussing it again. They allowed this earlier. Coach Powell for Dale is out there. And we're going to have a discussion once again. We've already seen this happen once earlier in the game. But in that case, Lawless stayed in to catch. It was not a pinch runner. It was a courtesy runner. This time she pinch hits, and they're gonna say Lawless has to stay in and run. Okay. Not sure how that all worked. I guess since she had not been technically the catcher yet. Here's Shaylin Midgley going to hit one. Shallow right center. It's going to fall in for a base hit. Going to second. They're going to get the force as Lawless just could not get there. Knee brace and all. Unable to run. And they get the force at second base as Midgley's hit dropped in right center, but only get a fielder's choice out of it. Here's the next one to Brady Harmon. Popped up left field, running in. The left fielder makes the grab for out number 2. Back to first goes Midgley. There's 2 outs. Down 8, Lady Rebels needing something dramatic. As Lexi McDonald at the plate, she watches a ball. And the next one is a strike called. Here's the next one. It's popped up by McDonald and caught. Caught by the catcher for the 3rd out. And that ends the 5th for Silo. No runs in the inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Dale with a 20-12 lead. They just needing 2 runs to end it. And they have scored at least 2 in every inning they've batted. As we start the bottom of the fifth inning now, first pitch is a strike called to Amelia Eidelman. 8, 9, and 10 batters due up for Dale. That pitch, a ball. One pitch swung on. It's hit in the air, left center field, off the wall. Midgley was given chase, couldn't get there. It was over her head. It's a leadoff double by Eidelman. Mackenzie Harmon is the next batter. She represents the game-ending run. Pitch to Harmon is a ball. And the next one misses. It's 2-0. And here's a ground ball through the hole on the right side, base hit. Runners at the corners, and it's Dannon Lang. Oh, no, excuse me, Lexi White. It's the 10 hole coming up. 10th batter in the order. Two on, nobody out. There's the pitch as a strike called. But Lang is on deck. And the next pitch is a strike called as well. And that one misses. It's now 1-2. Toss from McDonald. That one low for ball 2. And it's ball 3. Counts full. And that one misses for ball 4. The bases are loaded. And the Dale standout is at the plate, Dannon Lang. Dale crowd on its feet. Expecting something big from Lang here to end it. As the base hit will have a shot as the pitch is called a strike. And that one misses for a ball. 1-1 the count. Next one is ball 2. Here's one lined at Harmon at second for 1, but no chance at the double play. As the runner's holding. Dodged the bullet there from Lang, but Conley, this game, has probably done even more damage. Madison Conley, she's hit 2 home runs. And she's up now with the bases loaded and 1 out. First pitch was the ball. Here's the next one. It's swung on. It's driven deep to left. And this one over the scoreboard. It's a grand slam. A walk-off grand slam. And that's the ball game. Conley goes deep for the 3rd time in the game. 24-12 is the final as Dale wins the state championship. A tremendous effort by the Lady Rebels, but just couldn't stay with the Lady Pirates in the finale as they were outscored in every inning. And 24-12 is the final. Tremendous season for Silo. Wraps up with the state runner-up here in the Class 4A state finals. Got a runner-up in slow pitch, as well as a runner-up in basketball. Looking at the final numbers for the Lady Rebels in the game, Shaylin Midgley went 4 for 4. She had 5 RBIs. Brady Harmon had 2 hits. 1 hit apiece for Lexi McDonald, Nene Turner, Joe Arrington, Christina Clark, Charlie Hampton, Avery Beecham, and Michaela Clark.